Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be showing you guys how to get this very soft but yet glamorous, simple, yet it's like, you know, it's a little bit dramatic soft glam look. It's a very, I feel like it's a really nice spring vibe as well. I'll be going over how to do my hair as well. Ever since I got it dyed, I've been sticking to this hairstyle, like really nice soft waves. If you want to know how to get this look, please keep watching, and at the end make sure you like, comment, and subscribe for your girl. So yeah, let's get started. To prep and prime my face, I will be using MAC's strobe cream in the shade Gold Light. This is one of my favorite products to prep and prime the skin. I'm just going to be taking a pea-sized amount and I will be applying it all over my face with my fingers. Not only is this a really good product for priming the face, it's actually really good for your skin, and it makes your foundation look absolutely flawless. For my foundation today, I'm going to be using Born This Way from Too Faced Cosmetics. I've been obsessed with this foundation, so I'm the shade Vanilla. You guys are going to see it's a little bit light, but I do make it work. It is my winter foundation. I will be applying this with my E101 brush from Shop Miss A. If you guys are looking for really high quality brushes for a cheap price, I highly recommend looking into Shop Miss A. I only got this brush for $2. For my concealer, I will be using the Huda Beauty Overachiever Concealer. I am the shade Cotton Candy. I absolutely love this concealer because it is full coverage and it has skincare actives as well, so it really helps the under eye area. And I will be using the Vasanti Concealer Buffer Brush to blend this out. I'm going to be taking the Huda Beauty Easy Bake Powder in Sugar Cookie, which is the translucent shade, and I took a cosmetic wedge sponge. I'm just going to be baking underneath my eyes. I absolutely love baking because your concealer doesn't budge afterwards. In the meantime, I'm going to be doing my brows with the Flawless Brow Trio from BH Cosmetics. I always use this to do my brows. It's the shade Medium, and I'm just taking the brush that comes inside the little kit. I'm taking the pomade, and I started from the bottom of my eyebrow, and now I'm going to be doing the top. I use the pomade just to carve out my eyebrows, and then I will be using the powder afterwards to fill them in. So I'm going to get started on the eyes now. I will be taking my MAC Paint Pot in the shade Soft Ochre. I'm going to be taking my Vasanti Flat Detail Concealer Brush, and I'm just going to be applying it all over my eyelid, and I will be using this as well to carve out my brows. The MAC Paint Pot is actually a really good product. A lot of people find it cakey, but I feel like if you use just very little bit, it makes a very excellent base for eyeshadow, and it conceals like any hair that you have or like any discoloration. It does a really good job at concealing. So for my eyes, I will be using Charlotte Tilbury's Pillow Talk Luxury Palette, and I'm just going to be taking the top right shade with a tapered blending brush from Shop Miss A. I'm going to start to dump this color into my crease, and I'm slowly going to go back and forth very lightly. I'm just doing the same to the other side, and if you guys are interested in buying these brushes, this actually was a 10-piece set that I got from Shop Miss A for only $14. I will be linking it below in the description. I'm taking the Dusty Taupe shade, and I'm also going to be applying that into my crease with the same brush. So now I'm just taking the Soft Glam palette from ABH, and I will be going in with the shade Rustic, which is a nice warm brown shade. And I'm just using a mini tapered blending brush, again from the same Shop Miss A set. And I'm just creating an outer V. This is where I will be laying my darker colors as well. Now I'm going to be using Cypress Umber, which is a dark brown shade, and I'm using the same exact brush, and I'm just going to be swiping back and forth in the V area. This time I'm not making swirling motions because I want that color to be really prominent, and I don't want it all blended out. Next, I'm just taking a normal blending brush and I'm just gonna blend everything out. Not too much to the point where it diffuses with the lighter colors, but just so that there's no harsh lines. Now I'm going to be using the shade Sultry, which is a really nice pink, brown, sparkly shade, and I'm applying it in the center of my eyes, just swiping it left to right with the Sigma E60. Going back to the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk palette with my finger, I'm just going to be taking this sparkly shade and I'm going to be applying it right onto my eyelid, mostly focusing to the corner a little bit. And you guys, this pigment is absolutely insane. Like, for a glitter eyeshadow, there's no fallout. It sticks to your eye, and look at the shade. It's gorgeous. I'm in love with her eyeshadow. Okay, so now it's time to wipe off my bake. I'm just going to be wiping away from my face and kind of drag the powder down just so I powder my face. I don't really like to powder my face too much. I'm using the BH Cosmetics large blending brush. I'm taking this brush from Huda Beauty. It's called the Smoke and Smudge brush, and I'm just using the smoking side, and I'm taking the first shade that I used, the pinky shade from the Charlotte Tilbury palette, and I'm just going to be applying that into my lash line area, smoking it out. Now I'm taking the smaller side and I'm going to be intensifying my lash line a little bit with a darker brown eyeshadow. So I'm just using Cypress Umber and I'm really getting in there. Next, I'm taking my favorite nude eyeliner pencil from Rimmel, which is called Scandalize, and I'm just going to apply that into my waterline. Now I'm just going to be curling my lashes, and I will be using the Tarte Lights Camera Splashes mascara just to apply a light layer of mascara before I do my eyeliner and pop on my lashes. For my eyeliner, I like to use Vasanti's Cleopatra liquid liner. This dries up matte and it doesn't budge all day and it doesn't smudge either. I really love the brush because it helps create a really nice, sharp, precise wing. So I'm just starting from the middle of my eye. I just like to see how thick I want my liner, and then I go into the corner. I'm about to create my wing. I just do one line and then I connect my liner to the wing. I'm doing the same thing to the other side. A lot of people ask me how I do my liner, and honestly I do it with a very light hand and I do it in small steps. I'm going to be using Knockout from House of Lashes, and I've already applied their black glue onto the band and I waited 30 seconds, and now I'm about to go in with my tweezer and just apply my lashes. So I picked them up with a tweezer and I'm just looking down as I'm pressing in the center, and then I like to go into the corners. Now I'm going to be using the new Huda Beauty Tan Tours. I'm the shade Light. This is the shade that I like to stick to. I'm taking her brush as well, which is the Sculpt and Shade brush, and I'm just going to be applying that into my contour areas. As you guys can see, it's a little bit orange, but I promise once I blend it out, it turns into a really nice bronzy contouring shade. This also helps to warm up my complexion a bit because I look really pale right now. Like I told you guys in the beginning, I was using a lighter foundation. Yeah, I really like to blend out my nose contour with my fingers. It's just a habit. I'm taking the Cheek to Chic Swish and Glow blusher from Charlotte Tilbury, and I'm just taking a Elizabeth Arden blush brush, and I'm just going to smile and apply that on the apples of my cheeks. I'm taking the Glowy Gossamer Duo from Pixi in the shade Delicate Dew, and I'm taking the F19 brush from Shop Miss A, and I'm going to start to highlight my cheekbones. I'm also taking a pencil brush from Shop Miss A, and I'm just going to do my tear ducts. I will be highlighting my nose with the same brush, and I'm just going to do a little bit under my brows as well, just to define them. The second step to my highlight is using the Stroboscope Hyper Flash Powder in the shade Vow, not Wow, Vow, from Moonplay Cosmetics. I'm taking the same brush and I'm just going to go over my highlight. As you can see, this creates a really nice blinding effect. This is like the perfect highlight topper. For my lip combo today, I'm going to be using Charlotte Tilbury's Lip Cheat Pencil in Super Size Me. I'm just lining my lips with that. And for the lipstick, I'm using Candy K from Kylie Cosmetics. This is the liquid matte lipstick. To set everything in place, I'm using Pixi's Makeup Fixing Mist, and I'm just going to mist that all over my face. And last step for makeup is applying the new Nymph Body Highlighter from Huda Beauty. So I am using the shade Luna, and I'm just going to be taking the Blur and Glow brush, and I'm just going to start to blend that into my skin. This was a little bit harder than I thought. Make sure your skin is moisturized from before. Onto the hair. So my hair is going to take me 2 minutes to do. I use the 5-in-1 curling wand from Bombay Hair. I have a special code for you guys below in the description. Make sure you guys use it because you're going to save literally so much money. So I'm splitting my hair into half and I am just clipping the top, waiting for the curler to go. Once it's green, you know it's ready to go, and I'm going to be curling each strand outwards. And I'm just going to be holding it for like 10 to 15 seconds, not too long, because I just want the waves to be really loose. And once I let go, that's exactly how I want it. And as you can see, I'm taking really big sections just because I like to make them like really nice and effortless. I don't want them to like stick together. I don't want them to look like they're actually done. I want them to look like they're natural. So I'm going to be taking big pieces, small pieces, and I'm doing the other side. I'm going to be curling away from my face. It's important that you do this outwards. This is like 2-day-old hair, and this is my natural hair. I just braid it every single night. So it kind of helps because it's kind of already wavy, but I want it to be a little bit more nicer. Now I'm going to let down my top layer, and I'm going to start to work my way from the back, and I'm doing the same exact thing, just going to be curling outwards. For my front pieces, I like to take the rod and I just like to press down, and then I like to curl the bottom of the strand just because I don't want the waves to be like really bouncy in front of my face. I want it to frame my face. As I'm getting to the front of my face, I'm keeping the curls a little bit towards the bottom because I don't want them like bouncing around my face, like I said. My favorite hairspray I like to use is from Living Proof. This is the Flex Shaping Hairspray, and I'm just going to spray that all over my hair, and then I'm going to run my fingers through my hair as well and push up for volume. So that is the end of this video, you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Make sure you like this video and you drop a comment, and obviously make sure you subscribe because I'll be back with more videos.